recognize and honor some very special people in their lives. Today they extend to each of them their gratitude, their love, and this song of flower. I'm gonna speak loudly, and if I could get the two of you to please look in each other's eyes and hold hands at this time. This time I offer the two of you the charge. The charge outlines your responsibilities together in marriage. If you would look at one another's eyes, and please listen to this charge. I require and charge you both that as you stand here in the presence of God and this company, that you enter into this relationship reverently and advisedly, acknowledging that the promises you're making here today are lifelong promises. Do the two of you promise to stand by each other's side in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until you breathe your last breath in sight of God? Do you pledge this promise?
We will.
This time we will have a reading from God's Word.
Let's talk very loudly. True love. True love is a sacred flame that burns eternally, and none can dim its special glow or change its destiny. True love speaks tender tones and hears with gentle ear. True love gives with open heart, and true love conquers fear. True love makes no harsh demands, it neither rules nor binds, and true love holds with gentle hands the heart that it entwines.
I understand the two of you have brought rings here today. And Coleman, if you would wait for me, please, and I would ask you to place the ring on your bride's finger. Coleman, if you would place that ring on your bride's finger and repeat after me, please. Melanie, with this ring, I marry you.
Melanie, with this ring, I marry you.
Amen.
Amen.
Melanie, would you please place the ring on your finger and repeat after me? Coleman, with this ring, I marry you.
Coleman, with this ring, I marry you. Amen.
Everyone's good?
Make sure of that.
The next part of this ceremony is very special, and for a number of reasons. I like the fact that it was chosen by our bride and groom specifically for this occasion. Cole's family is Norwegian, and he and Melanie want to incorporate a Norwegian tradition into their ceremony, honoring Cole's family and heritage. They found the old ritual of hand fasting and have made their own cord, which will be used to tie a knot around their clasped hands. Coleman and Melanie are joined by Nick and Kate, who will offer to tie this bind. Norwegian folklore shares an explanation of this ceremony in the form of a prayer as follows. In the joining of hands and the fashion of a knot, so are your lives now bound one to another. By this cord you are thus bound to your vow. May this bond remain tied for as long as love lasts. May this cord draw your hands together in love, never to be used in anger. May the promises you have spoken to one another never grow bitter in your mouths. As any child discovers when they're learning to tie their own shoes, the first move is to cross the ends. And as your hands are bound by this cord, so is your partnership held by the symbol of this knot. May it be granted that what is done before God on this day is not undone by any man. Two entwined in love, bound by commitment and fear, sadness and joy, by hardship and victory, anger and reconciliation, all of which brings strength and integrity to this union. Hold tight to one another through good times and bad, and watch as your strength grows. Amen. In the form of vows, our bride and groom have written very special notes to one another.
Melanie, I knew on April 4th that you'd be the one. Joining you with our family for Easter. After knowing each other for less than 2 months or something, I don't know if I could possibly prepare for it. I love how kind and thoughtful you are. You are always putting other needs ahead of your own, your personal and professional life. You are the most kind and loyal person I know, and it means the world to me. You've chosen me to be your partner in life. I promise to love you, to be your best friend, and to respect and support you. To be patient with you. To work together with you to achieve our goals, and to be there for you. Year round, unlike your favorite Starbucks flavor, pumpkin cream.
Cold. This is gonna be hard. Okay. You're my even keel when I'm unsettled, which is admittedly often. Sometimes I reach for your hand just to steal some of your calmness. You truly balance me in ways I never thought needed balancing. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for the morning iced coffee on the counter doused in cinnamon just the way I like it. And for blessing me every time I hiccup. And for your constant positivity when I'm feeling like a rain cloud. I love how all I have to do is look at you and we can read each other's mind. I've never been so in sync with someone, and it's an incredible feeling to not have to say a word and be completely understood. I promise to always miss you when I'm just at work for the day, to always cherish our late night pizza together, and to only mildly complain every time you win at something. I always say that you've been slapped with a lucky stick, but I'm the lucky one. These two imagine this day repeatedly growing up, and every time I was standing here on this rock with
bless you and